Let's see. Next one. For full transparency, have team members been selling and slash or buying in the recent weeks? I have a personal stack that I bought in when the coin was very, very low, like less than a cent, and I haven't sold that. So I personally, on my behalf, like I haven't done anything with any of my DOGIRA.
Yeah, so one thing I would always generally say on this is when you're going up, you should probably shave off a couple of coins. I mean, I have suggested it to team members as well. Now, in saying that, my team allocation tokens are fine on it. Before I came onto the team, yes, I was buying and selling. Today, I bought coins. I find that the price was very low, and as I said, and I want to reiterate that I am not your financial advisor, etc., but I don't think this market is coming to an end. I think it's going to go sideways for a while, sure. And maybe I'm wrong as well. Maybe it will come down. But this is a project that we're building with the long term in mind. It doesn't bother me if I'm buying in today and it turns out I could have bought in, 10 times cheaper in another couple of months in a bear season or anything like that. But I think that eventually these will be worth a lot more than they're worth today. And if it does come to it that they're much cheaper in a couple of months' time, great, I'll buy some more. But for general team members, we all have our own stacks we have bought in with, and there's team allocated tokens on top of it. The team allocated tokens are a little bit more kind of strictly looked at in, how you sell them and stuff like that. And particularly when it comes to our own personal allocations, there are certain times, i.e., if it's in the middle of a parabolic leap, things like that we say, no. Leave the coin if it's in price discovery mode, particularly if you have a heavy amount of coins or anything like that. But as a general, I'll just kind of speak for the full team on that one, that I think if you're invested in the project, I don't have any problems with anybody selling a couple of tokens. I would like every team member to remain with a couple of tokens to keep them vested, as in enough tokens to keep interested in it. And we do keep an eye on that as well. But I won't give any branching statement or sweeping statement for the team on it, as, I mean, it's their money. If they've bought in and they want to sell, even if it's in a bad position, it is their money. And I will be honest on one front that when we were down around 1.6 cent, I did buy quite a lot of tokens around then. I'm not going to say quite a lot, not a whale amount or anything like that. It would be a couple of ether to try and hold the coin up at about a 2 cent point, until I pretty much ran out of ether, and I pulled my other positions to hold it up there as well at that stage. That was kind of a scary moment for the token, that going down that low that early without news coming out, etc. I wanted to try and hold my own investment in it as safely as I could. As we went back up and we reached up to the 10-20 cent mark, I sold it off slowly, not enough to cause any dips or anything like that, but I had other positions which I had to hold up. We all trade in crypto, and I think it would be, I just don't think any team that would tell you that they will never sell any tokens is a team you should trust. Everybody has their own stack of tokens in projects that they like, and even sometimes in projects that they dislike. In the ones that they like, they'll be a lot more reluctant to sell tokens in it. But at the same time, this is practically its own market. It's its own ecosystem. People do have to sell tokens in order to actually make money from it, especially with people who are full-time. It's all well and good for me to, sit here and tell people, oh, never sell your tokens. I make an income. For other people then, a lot of even early investors who have shaved off as they've went up, I think that's very healthy. I don't like seeing people holding, 1% of the supply or more when we're going up into, high price targets and stuff like that. I like to see them kind of shave off and get, bought up by smaller fish as we go along. It just distributes the coin a lot better, in my opinion. And team members who would typically get allocated team tokens, which would be in, the higher percentiles, those are ones that I'd say, yeah, when the coin is moving up, you should start distributing that outwards. And, once the token is big enough, hopefully you'll be able to take your pay from it, stuff like that. Because that's just my opinion on it, as kind of from a project lead front. I know we have Dan on with us as well. Do you want to add anything to that, or do you think we're all good from there?
I just want to say thanks everyone for your patience. I didn't really want to add on to your comment there, Owen. I think you've pretty much answered it pretty well. But rest assured, we're going to definitely reevaluate things in the situation that we're in, and definitely focus more on providing a product for you guys to, really grasp. That's all I'll sort of say.
Yeah, Cool. Sorry, man. You can get back to your workout and listen to myself and Skylar's soothing voices while you pump that iron.